Here we go. Spoiler alert, audience. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hello. Look at the Friday people. Look at our weekend crowd. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Happy Friday. Hello. Welcome to the show. Happy Friday. Hey, have a seat. Let's get started. It is the weekend. We are excited. Wow. What are you going to do? You go to work and people clap for you. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started. Happy Friday, everybody. We're glad you're here. Okay. Well, that does it for us today. Have a good weekend, everybody. Welcome to the show, everybody. Save a lot of that love for my good friend, my sister from another mister. Give it up for Kendall, everybody. How you doing?
It was bound to happen.
It was bound to happen. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I can't even hear you.
Why?
It was great. It was just so loud. You were talking to me, and
You
I
know
was
what?
just
I will tell you, where's Jamie at? Oh, top row, Leo. I will tell you one of the reasons why there are Germans in the audience. I will tell you, right there. Let me explain. Jamie, my friend from Serums, who's here all the time, top row, over there. It's like Price is Right. Look at that. There's the Germans right there. Those are two visiting folks from Germany. They are here, just wreaking havoc in Anoka, just right there. I met them at Serums last week, and that's my buddy Jamie right there. So we're going to talk to them a little bit later, because usually I go out into the audience and they get to ask me anything. Today, I'm going randomly into the audience and I get to ask them anything. Like I'm digging into purses, I'm checking phones, Clear your search histories, everybody. Clear your search.
You're not supposed to tell them.
Oh, I know. I mean, yeah. I can't wait to see what's in the German guys' phones. I can't wait, yeah. Hey, speaking of good friends of ours, Kendall loves them, we love them. Kendall basically doesn't have to get lunch when he visits.
Nope.
I want to say once again, congratulations to our friend Gerard from Soul Bowl. He and his wife, they're here all the time on our show. He opened his first brick and mortar location at the new Gray's Food Hall in the North Loop, right by Target Field. Here it is. I paid him a visit earlier this week, and I'm telling you, no offense to anybody else in that food hall. They're all good vendors. The biggest line was for Gerard at Soul Bowl. That's right, yeah. It's a cool space. I know the Twins are wrapping up their season, but all kidding aside, guys, if you go down to the Twins game, it's just a block up from Target Field. It's really cool. There's an outdoor bar. Have you been there yet, you and your husband?
No, my friend actually owns one of the Mid-Nord. So
yes.
Friends of mine, they have the empanadas there. So I really do want to go.
Yeah, it's a cool space, or outdoor patios, a couple bars. Again, Soul Bowl. I love when good people are successful, and he did good. He and his wife. So congratulations, Gerard. Yeah, he's fabulous. Well, we have good stuff today, so let's get started. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go, everybody. New spoon today. Well, first up, ladies and gentlemen, there was a loud scream coming out of the Jason Show offices yesterday after the show. That scream was executive producer Jeff when he saw what Janet Jackson, not fake Janet Jackson, what the real Janet Jackson posted on Instagram. Bloop. In her Instagram stories, she reposted videos from our show yesterday. Yeah. Now that's the good news. The bad news, she posted videos of me dancing. And again, as I said yesterday, sometimes stereotypes aren't real. I'm a gay guy that can't dance. Yeah.
You looked really good.
No. Look at me. I look like a confused Rockette. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks to her team. I said it on the... Now, Leo, take the video down. We don't need to see me dancing again.
Yes, we do, Leo.
No, we don't. I said this yesterday, and you guys know when publicists and celebrities, people, when they're bad, I tell you, because I tell you everything. But I should also compliment, and executive producer Jeff was telling me, Janet, if you're watching, maybe from your hotel, because she's in town. Janet, if you're watching, hi. Yeah. Sure would like to meet you too tomorrow. Anyway, yeah. Hashtag shameless. But Janet, if you're watching, let me tell you, we have dealt with good publicists. We have dealt with publicists that are so bad, we ban the celebrity from the show. Yesterday, executive producer Jeff said, Janet's folks were delightful. Delightful. Delightful.
Yeah. And the dancers. They were so nice and normal.
Yeah. Her dancers on the show. And even when they provided us with a list of things we shouldn't ask about, they were delightful about that. It's like, please don't talk about. I love it. I love it. Next in the dish, Wendy Williams still making the rounds on all the talk shows before her show returns next week for another season. Last night she was on Seth Meyers talking about her love life and what she is looking for in a man. Look at this.
What I've discovered is that I'm a wife, not a girlfriend.
Interesting.
And I will get married again.
Okay.
And I'm a very determined woman. And he's got to have grown children. I'm not dealing with a 5-year-old calling me mommy.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Freshman year in high school, help him with homework. Get out of here with that.
Yeah, you've done that.
Yeah,
You've
get
done
out.
your time there.
Yeah.
Do you on the first date tell them I'm going to get married again? Because I feel like a lot you do. Okay, that's good to be honest and let them know what the deal is.
Well, he might be watching right now.
Yeah.
Where's my camera? How you
wanna
doing,
go?
sir? Okay.
Where's my camera?
Could be. Look at her outfit, though. Look at Wendy's. I mean,
That looked just like the dress from the vintage market that they brought the other day.
Oh, it kind of does.
Didn't it look just like that,
does.
but with more bubs?
Yeah, more bubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More bubs.
That's our way of saying that without the FCC yelling at us.
Yeah,
That's
girl.
right. Yeah. No, she looks so beautiful. I mean, you can tell there's a whole new spirit about her.
Yes.
Yeah. Her Wendy returns for her 11th season on Monday. Well, yeah. Congratulations. Yeah. What? Oh, what? 6 more, and then we'll get to 11. Well, 5 seems like a long time. Yeah. Well, next in the dish, I'm seeing posts about this song everywhere on Insta, on Facebook, MySpace. Ariana Grande. I'm just kidding. I don't use MySpace. Yeah. Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, and Lana Del Rey are teaming up in a new music video for their song "Don't Call Me Angel." It's part of the Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Yeah. It's part of the upcoming Charlie's Angels reboot soundtrack. Look at this. Audience reaction is favorable. Do the Germans like it? Let's check with the Germans. You like it? Okay, yeah. We'll just keep going back to them throughout the show, yeah.
They like it.
Gauging how we're doing, yeah. The movie Charlie's Angels hits theaters in November. Do you have any awareness? I mean, I'm not being sassy. Do you know the Charlie's Angels brand? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I was introduced to it when the movie with
Drew Barrymore.
Yes, I was more introduced to it then, but I know the whole history of the thing. This is like the third leg, but I'm really excited
I get it.
for it.
No, I mean like the original show with Farrah and Jacqueline Smith. You know who Jacqueline Smith is?
Yeah, she at Kmart, right?
Why did that make me happy? That makes me so happy that you know Jacqueline Smith from her Jacqueline Smith collection at Kmart.
Yeah.
I know her because she was an angel. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she was right by where you'd go to the Mr. Caesar's Pizza, and the Red Wing Kmart was where her stuff was. And so I'd get slushies and look at her cheetah print clothes.
Lots more to come, everybody. I'm joking. How do you come back from that? I don't know if you do. I don't really know.
I was gonna say though, we asked the audience if they liked it, and you seem mildly surprised that your new German friends liked it. But it's a bunch of hot babes in like lingerie, so I don't know why they wouldn't like it. Singing.
Yeah. Somehow, did you guys like? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty good. They liked it. Yeah. Yeah. Somehow that missed me. I don't know. I mean, I was listening for the music quality, Kendall. I was looking.
Quality.
It's like back when I used to read Playboy for the articles. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You go to what's it called for the chicken wings too, right? Hooters. Chicken
Hooters.
Wings? Yeah.
I've never. Can I tell you?
What?
I have never been to Hooters. I have not for chicken wings or the Hooter. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. What?
Or the shorts.
Everyone says they're really good. I've never. Well, why would I go into a Hooters?
Well, I don't know. They've got a really good chicken sandwich.
I think I would have to go through a detector at Hooters, you know.
Mr. Matheson, you may pass.
Gay.
Darling.
I'm seeing shards of rainbow.
I don't think they need radar for that.
What's in your pocket, Mr. Matheson? Oh, it's my Celine Dion CD. Out! We have a lot more to come, everybody. Stay with us. Back after this. Coming up, while we were having fun at the fair, I sent my best friend Jen to see the new Downton Abbey movie. Well, we are finally allowed to talk about it, and Jen is bursting at the seams to tell you if the movie lives up to the TV show. Then it's our annual trip to the North Oaks rummage sale. This is the biggest sale I ever did see, and wait till you see what treasures we found this year. And meal prep is all the rage for folks wanting to be healthy and also stay away from those expensive trips to a restaurant. Our friend Lindsay Ginsel is back with how to make 5 meals using only 1 protein. Stay right there. The Jason Show will be right back.
And then this next one says, Sean Penn's just mad that he looks like the inside of a banana skin. But you didn't hear it from me. And then Kevin S. says...
Oh, he's the worst.
Was he on House of Cards? Sean Penn seems like the kind of guy who would delete an Instagram if he didn't get enough likes.
No way you're on Instagram, right?
I just got rid of email.
Oh, okay.
I don't have Instagram. Let's see. Sean Penn seems like he'd stab me for no reason. That's true. And then immaculately stitch my wounds while telling me about his time in Haiti.
Oh.
Probably. Welcome back. Sean Penn reading mean tweets on Kimmel last night. I like Sean Penn. I like him. I think he's a great actor. I mean, yeah. Next on the dish, Saturday Night Live has announced the new cast members for the upcoming season. And it includes their first Asian cast member. Bowen Liang, who joined the show as a writer last year, is the son of Chinese immigrants. SNL has been criticized for its lack of diversity over the years, adding its first black woman in 2014. Bowen joins a new cast that is not without some controversy. So there's the good news. Another new cast member, Shane Gillis, is joining, and shortly after his hiring was announced, a video surfaced where he used a racial slur about Chinese people. There's also he's also made a homophobic joke. He's also made like a sexist joke. Here's the thing, and I think people know where I stand on this. I need to investigate more because I try not to be overly sensitive. Like, to be very honest with you, and some people may disagree with me, and that's fine. I don't get overly sensitive about like a good, funny gay joke. If a joke is funny and the intent is not malicious, I don't mind. You know, I don't get caught up in that, and I like comedians, and I get the art of comedy, so I don't get so wrapped up in waiting to be outraged by that. There is a line, though, and I don't know where the line is with this guy. I don't know enough about him because I also don't like this cancel culture that we're in, One person makes a mistake, and it's like
Oh, they break a microphone.
Jeez, yeah. Jace, calm down. No, but one person makes a mistake and then boom, they lose their job. I don't like that. I think I think we need to be careful with that kind of thing. So
I think you're right. I think you hit the nail on the head when it's coming from a place of maliciousness, that's when it's not good. I mean, listen, I'm like a 20-something white female. I don't really often have to be in that situation. So I have no idea what that feels like. So I'm like you. I'm just like
I'm glad we both acknowledge this. As a white dude, I do not, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I can speak as a gay guy, and I'm saying, like, my favorite joke in the entire world still is, what do gay horses eat? Hey. You know, it's my favorite joke ever. Yeah.
I like it too.
Do the Germans like it? Leo, let's go back to the Germans. Let's check on the Germans. The camera's moving over. Let's check on, do they like that joke? Yes, they like the joke. There we go, yeah. Some leftover hot dish for you. New Muppets drama. I know, we went from just drama about a comedian to drama about a Muppet. A new Muppet series headed to Disney Plus is getting scrapped. In an Instagram post, one of the creators of the series, a guy I love and admire, Josh Gad, wrote, after a little over a year and a half of working on a project called Muppets Live Another Day, Adam Horowitz and another dude and I have decided to walk away. He said, sometimes creative differences are just that. Here's the deal. The show was set to pick up where Muppets Take Manhattan left off. That was a movie in the 80s. And was to feel like a movie spread out over 6 to 8 episodes. It was going to have original songs. And there was going to have original songs by the husband and wife who did songs for Frozen. But he said a new boss came in to Jim Henson, to the Muppets, and this new woman didn't like the direction, and they left the project, which makes me sad because those 3 guys are unbelievably creative. And if you have the husband and wife team who did the music for Frozen, come on, you got to salvage that project. And Disney owns the Muppets. They got to get their blank together with the Muppets. It's a great, they do. Right? Anybody that grew up with a Muppet Show, Disney has managed a lot of properties well. They have not managed the Muppets well. It is such a great property waiting for a rebirth, and they've messed it up at every single turn, and I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know.
Because I love the Muppets.
I agree. Kitsis and Horowitz, the 2 other guys with Josh Gad, they did the show Once Upon a Time. You probably didn't, but anyway, it was a show for a long time on ABC, and it was a really cool show, like this at the end. But in the beginning, it was really neat. So yeah, I agree. It would have been a really cool thing. And
figure out the Muppets, because they're a great property.
Figure out the
Muppets. Come on. What's better than the Swedish Chef? I mean, come on. Yeah.
Figure it out.
The only imitation I ever can do several, is Janice. Remember Janice from the band with the long? She's the hippie. So she's sitting. Should I do it real quick?
Yes!
I think it's in the Muppets movie, and there's a shot, and they're all sleeping in lockers, like lockers that we rent, so all the Muppets are sleeping, and it's this wide shot, and Janice, she had the long blonde hair, she goes, "A trade with whoever has the one with the jacuzzi."
Okay.
Yeah. Still ahead, everybody. It may be Friday, but we're showing you easy ways to plan your meals for next week. But next, Downton Abbey is coming out soon, the movie, and we're phoning a friend who already saw it. Her thoughts on the movie when we come back. Back after this.
No maid, no valet, no nanny even.
It's 1927. We're modern folk.
Nanny will take care of Marigold, and Anna can look after you.
Really? Can she?
Of course.
Just like the old days. Granny's here, and Isabel.
It is like the old days, thank goodness. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Well, 1 week to go until we all return to Downton Abbey. The movie version of the hit TV shows opens next week. Well, Well, a few weeks ago, my best friend Jen, you know her, she's been on our show, filling in every so often, got to see a sneak peek of the movie, and we haven't been able to talk about it because of what they call an embargo. Well, the embargo has lifted, and Jen is very excited because it's time to set her free with her review. It's time for Movie Phone Review. Let's give Jen a call. That's right. Do the Germans know what this is? This is an old phone. Yeah. Everybody say hello to my best friend, Jen. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning. Hello.
Hello, Jen. Okay, so first question is, give me, for those who have watched Downton, it's really hard to take a TV show and wrap it into a 2-hour movie. What is the catalyst that drives the plot of this movie, Jen?
Well, the estate is getting prepared for a royal visit.
Oh, the king and queen are visiting Downton.
Yes, and all of the pomp and circumstance and hijinks that comes along with that.
Okay, so do all the characters return from the series?
Yes.
And do they each have their own individual plots, or is it all revolving around this royal visit?
No, it's actually quite nice that there are some storylines that emerge, and I think actually makes room for another movie, which is very exciting. So,
okay.
Yes, it was very well done.
Jen, if you heard the audience laughing, I should acknowledge you know what they're looking at right now. It's your profile picture of you as a giant ear of corn.
It's showing my deep and profound love of corn.
That's right. Jen loves corn, everybody. That's right. Overall, okay, so let's break it down, Jen. Overall review, how do you feel about it?
It reminds me how much I absolutely miss and love the series. I think they picked it up right where it left off. They, as I said, leave room for perhaps another one, which I'm very excited about. And everyone's just very attractive.
Yeah,
the entire cast is really quite stunning.
Jen, and now we just took your picture close up, Jen. It's fantastic. Jen, and I love, all kidding aside, I love what you said to me right after you saw it. And you said this is like revisiting, it's like a warm blanket, or say what you said to me. I loved how you put the feeling this movie gave to you.
It was touching. It was, it just brings you back to a simpler time. Yes, the storyline is a little predictable, but honestly, it was wonderful. We just don't deserve it. It's so good. We don't deserve it, and it was just a lovely 2-hour escape from reality. I loved it. I can't wait to go back and see it again.
Oh, wow. And final question, Queen of Corn. If people haven't watched any of the series, do you think they need to go back and watch any of the old episodes?
I want to. Actually, again, it reminds me how much I miss and love the series, so I actually want to go back.
Yeah.
But you don't need to. The way that they kind of picked up the story, you don't even need to be a fan or be aware of the series, and the movie was just wonderful. I just can't say enough. I'm here for it. I love it. And you know that I'm not a multiple viewer of movies,
yes.
But I can't wait to go back to this one.
Thank you, Jen. The Queen of Corn, my best friend Jen Luke. Thanks, Jen. Downton Abbey opens. Downton Abbey, the movie, opens next Friday, September 20th, and I'll be talking live to stars Hugh Bonneville and Elizabeth McGovern next Wednesday on the show. Still ahead today, it is a Jason Show tradition. See what I find when I head to the ginormous North Oaks rummage sale. That's coming up next, everybody. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. It has become a yearly tradition on our show. Every fall, I go on the hunt for hidden treasures at the massive North Oaks Rummage Sale. It's happening this weekend at the Shoreview Ice Arena, and the best part about it is it benefits the Children's Hospital Association. Well, yesterday, per usual, I got a sneak peek at all the goods for sale this year. Look at this. Since I'm a kid, I decided to start in the toy section this year, and this caught my eye. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Dutch Barbie, complete with the Saran wrap. It's from the Kathy Bates Fried Green Tomatoes collection. That's a reference that only like 50% of you will get.
Evelyn, are you gone insane?
So these aisles are always good for us. Always good. Oh, I was in the market for a giant pheasant. This is great. Pheasants. Giant pheasants. Okay, here's Angels. Hi, Angel.
Welcome.
That's a pheasant in a dog's mouth. Look, another giant pheasant. This one's, I think, a pillow. Very comfortable. Oh, he squeaked. Did he squeak? Oh, no. I think that came from me. Okay, I was getting ready to leave the knick-knack section, and I stumbled upon this. I have so many questions. Like, why is the little kid on the back of a porpoise? And why is the kid dressed in like a Snuggie on the back of the porpoise? And why is the kid unsupervised? There are far more questions than there are answers. Is it a sheep onesie? No, now see, upon closer, is this a sheep onesie? Is this a child in a sheep onesie on the back of a porpoise? Or is it just a onesie? I think it's a baby in a sheep onesie on the back of a porpoise. And it can be yours for $1. Forget you, Oprah. This is the North Oaks rummage sales. Favorite things. Let's go look. Oh. Creepy or cute? You decide. I mean, no offense, but the kid went straight from an exorcism right to here. Girl, what you listening for? Like, how much am I? You are $45. Do you know how many kids riding a porpoise you can get for $45? 45. Oh, don't cry. I'm gonna take you home and eat you. $100 for it reference. What is the boy in sheep outfits porpoise in life? This is the best thing in 5 years of doing this damn thing. This is the best thing. It is a boy in a sheep outfit on the back of a porpoise. You can't get much better than that. This is my favorite thing ever. I love you, boy. I'm back of porpoise in sheep onesie. These ladies have very specific ideas where things go, but I think the baby in a sheep onesie on the porpoise has been misplaced. I really think it belongs in the favorite things section. And now I'm going to place boy in sheep onesie on the porpoise next to its rightful place, next to clown that will momentarily eat the child. Right here. There we go. Now all is right with the North Oaks rummage sale. Now before I go, I always have to talk to my friends here at the North Oaks rummage sale. This is Sheila. Sheila, you're the president, right?
I'm a co-president.
Oh, there are two.
Yes.
Two.
Shirley should be here too.
Shirley? Shirley and Sheila. Sounds like a restaurant. I love it. Well, this is for a really good cause.
Yes, this is our 21st year of raising money for Children's Hospital Association. We have raised so much money here. We have raised over $2 million. Last year, we contributed close to $190,000.
Now, I don't mean to end on a bad note, but I do have a complaint. I think the boy dressed as a sheep on the back of a porpoise is mispriced. He's at $1. I would like to see him be priced at least $5.
Oh, we'll do it.
Thank you.
Oh, God. Oh. Why did we not grab him? We did. Eric, did we grab that? No, we didn't. Well, here's the deal. Y'all can try to find it because it's still there. Yeah, try to find it. The North Oaks rummage sale is happening tomorrow and Sunday at the Shoreview Ice Arena. Now, the workers are going to kill me because everyone's going to come in asking where the boy in a sheep... Man, where's that boy in a sheep outfit in the back of a dolphin? Yeah. Coming up, we're heading into this audience when we return. Back after this, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. It is time to get to know our studio audience a little better. Now, usually, we do a segment called Ask Me Anything, where the audience gets to ask me anything. I never know the questions in advance. Well, today, since it's Friday, I'm feeling frisky, and there are Germans in the audience. I decided to turn the tables, and this time, I get to ask these people absolutely anything. You, stand up. Okay. Do you have your phone on you?
I do.
Okay, let's pull out your phone real quick. Okay. And what is the last thing you Googled? Let's see what this is, and I'll see if you're lying, okay? Oh, real estate. Sit down. Okay, sit down. Okay, let's see here. Sparkle, come here. You come over here. Come here, you come over here. Sparkle, are you married?
Yes, I am.
What's the most annoying thing about your husband?
He doesn't put his socks away.
He doesn't?
No.
Like, where does he put them?
Well, sometimes on the counter.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. On the ottoman that he sits on. You know, he sits in a chair, the ottoman that goes with it.
He just takes the socks off and leaves them there?
Yes.
Ew. Yeah.
Well, they're not necessarily dirty. It's just like, I don't understand why he doesn't take them off.
What would he say about you? What would he say is the thing that annoys him most about you?
That I don't listen.
You don't listen?
Very good.
To him?
Yeah, not fully.
Yeah. You like tune him out.
Yes.
I do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yes. Right. Germans, come down here. Come on down. Walk down carefully. Come on down, right down here. How long have you guys been here?
So we are now 1 month in the US.
Okay. And what is the craziest thing you've seen? And remember, this is family television. Or what is, let me rephrase that. What is the thing about Americans and being here that has surprised you the most? You're like, is it the fact that we eat chicken wings en masse? I mean, what is it that you're like, that's vastly different?
Like that everybody is like all the time, too many times too nice. Like they like, oh, this is nice and this is nice. Like they can't be real.
Would you say the same thing?
Yeah, like aggressively nice, kind of like I get too much compliments sometimes, you know.
So you want some bluntness?
No, we are not used to that.
Yeah.
Are y'all a little bit more blunt in Germany? Like a little more straightforward?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So if you meet these two guys, tell them all about themselves. That's right, yeah. Thank you, guys. Go have a seat. Come up here. Come down here with me. I love this. You look great on television.
Thank you.
What is one of, now I always say that some of my biggest life pet peeves, people that drive slow in the left lane, I don't like people that talk during movies. What's the thing that drives you the most crazy about your fellow human beings?
When they chew too loudly.
Like when they chew with their mouth open and they chew loudly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't stand it.
No.
Have you ever confronted someone about that?
Yes.
What did you say?
Well, I've said that it's driving me crazy.
Please stop chewing.
Please stop, and then I have to just plug my ears.
I love you. I love her. Thank you. Have a seat. Okay, we're going up here. Come right down here. You get the last one. Same thing, because I know you're sassy. What's the thing that drives you the most crazy about people? Like a pet peeve of yours?
The people on the freeway who love to jump in the idiot space.
What's the idiot space?
Well, you leave that big gap in between.
Oh!
For the idiots.
For the...
And there's always one idiot that has to take the front end of your car off.
Oh! They slide in when there's not a lot of room. That's the idiot space?
The idiot space.
I love it. I'm going to call that for the rest of my life now. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Still ahead, everybody. We're showing you how to beat the boredom with meal planning when we return. Back after this, everybody. The idiot space. I am very excited for this next segment. I am. It may be Friday, but our next guest is already thinking about next week, and she has ideas to make your meal planning, and this is perfect because y'all do it really on Sundays, a whole lot easier without being boring. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our good friend, Lindsay Ginsel, everybody. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Lindsay, every time she comes, I love a guest that puts on a good spread here on our demo table because it's giant. I mean, this is a fine spread here, Lindsay. Okay, so where are we starting?
Well, I was approaching meal prepping, and for everyone it's a little bit different. Now, you and I, we agree I can eat the same thing over and over again.
I literally have a peanut butter, I have peanut butter on a whole wheat tortilla every day for lunch. And
exactly, and you're happy, you're content.
I'm a happy guy.
And I think that is like the key to meal prepping, picking one meal that you're okay eating every single time because it cuts that meal out of the equation.
Yes.
But for a lot of people, meal prepping and food boredom go hand in hand.
Because you said you kind of crowdsourced the segment. Yes. You said people want variety in their meal prep.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So what I did was I took one protein plus veggies, and I'm giving you 5 different ways to make them.
Love this.
So I cheated a little bit. This is rotisserie chicken, but you're spending a little bit more at the store. You're taking time out of it, but you're not eating out. So you think of that meal, $40, $50, whatever you're spending for your family, throw it at a rotisserie chicken, call it a day.
Most people go to the $5 cluck sales. You know what I mean? The $5
That's what they were.
Yeah, yes.
And then I just did some easy roasted vegetables. What I love about this is you can do whichever ones you want, and you can mix and match them throughout the week. So I did cauliflower, zucchini. I love roasted onions, carrots, peppers, and then sweet potatoes. Doing your potatoes on Sunday is so key because that's what takes the longest.
Yeah, it does.
So that's just the key to it. So we're gonna start down here.
Down here?
What I've got is a really easy spicy chicken fajita bowl.
Okay.
So just some green chili enchilada sauce. You could use salsa, you could use diced green chilies. Mix that up. The key when you're reheating food, do it in a skillet. That way you are reinvigorating the flavors. You're not using the microwave. You can add in different flavors.
Yeah.
You know, if you're gonna do chicken, like just shredded chicken, just do a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper, because then you can kind of change things, modify it as you go down during the week.
It tastes, if you can do a skillet, it is so much better.
Yes.
No offense to the microwaves, it's good in a pinch.
Yeah, and the microwaves, they're convenient, and they have their moments.
Look. If y'all got the emails we got, I'm afraid to offend anybody, even a microwave.
Right.
So yeah.
So super simple, black beans, pinto beans, those peppers and onions, some rice, guacamole. What I love about this one, you remember those donkey chips I introduced you to?
Do I remember them? Yes.
Do those on the side. You can throw in some tortillas. If you've got picky eaters, do like a cheese quesadilla on the side, and you're done.
You're done.
Moving right here into the middle, and this is actually what I'm gonna have you and Kendall taste. This is a buffalo chicken bowl. So roasted sweet potato.
Oh my goodness, now let me just say.
Running.
Kendall was literally over at Channel 11 and ran over here.
She heard me calling.
Yeah.
So I've got all my roasted veggies. Again, pick whichever ones you want. Just some simple buffalo sauce. Heat it up, throw it in there. I've got it down there with a little blue cheese on top.
Ladies first.
Oh, here's some forks. So you don't have
thank
to
you. Oh, okay, yeah.
Sorry about that. This one is kind of, again, I make meals that I love, and that's what I'm sharing with you. So this is a tahini dressing. What I love about roasted veggies is they're just as good warmed up as they are at room temperature. So you've got everything roasted here, cooked. I've got a little bit of greens down there at the bottom. Tahini dressing I just picked up at Trader Joe's. Again, the chicken, I just threw some Tessemae's lemon garlic on there, give it a little nice flavor. And that's the same thing that I use down here for these hummus wraps. So super simple. You've got your roasted veggies in there, a whole wheat wrap, some hummus, throw that chicken on there. These are all great options for lunch too. Maybe you've got picky eaters at home. I don't have kids, but I know I've heard I don't want to eat that. I don't like that. Sometimes you just don't want to deal with that.
Yes.
So I want to eat this.
Okay, good.
Can we go back to this one?
Yeah.
This is really good.
Well, what I love about it
filling.
is filling, tons of fiber, great protein. You've got the great carbohydrates there in the sweet potatoes, but it doesn't feel like you're eating healthy. You feel comforted.
I do. And
Good.
Good. I feel very
like a
comforted.
nice,
Do you feel very?
warm
I feel
hug.
very comforted. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we were talking about off air.
Can I say
This, I told Lindsay, and you know I'm over dramatic, but this
why we like you.
has changed my life, and I'm going to Trader Joe's right after the show.
Yes. Okay, so Trader Joe's has these cauliflower gnocchis. Now, gnocchis they're like these little like potato dumpling pastas, and they're really high in calories, except for when they're done with cauliflower. So that entire bag is like 330 calories without the butter.
The whole bag
the whole
is
bag.
330.
And it's, oh my God, she's right.
What do you think? She's gonna lie? I mean,
no. I just, I was like, oh, maybe it's just per serving. No, the
whole bag.
Yeah, the whole bag, 330. What I love about those is you can get them really crispy in the pan. I like to throw a little butter in there, garlic. So that down there is like full-blown fall comfort food. I've got pasta sauce. I love using a sugar-free pasta sauce. I think people forget. Tomatoes already are loaded with sugar. If you were to check your salsas, your pasta sauce, anything that comes with tomatoes, there's gonna be a ton of added sugar in there. So just look for the label, sugar-free, throw that in there, some shredded cheese. And then I just brought you all the condiments from my fridge. So if you've got picky eaters, just find a dressing you love. So, barbecue, you can switch up any of these with just a simple dressing, throw some capers on there.
I'm sorry, Lindsay. Can I get you a cocktail or something? Are you?
I ate it all. I ate the whole thing.
You literally ate that whole thing. It was just a
baby bowl.
What you don't understand, Jace, is that sweet potatoes and blue cheese are my two favorite foods, and I put Frank's Red Hot on everything.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I would lick this clean if that wasn't so embarrassing.
We'll do it off air.
Well, yeah.
And the two rules that I live by when it comes for me, are you hiding it from her?
I'm hiding this from her. Yeah.
When in doubt, add avocado or fried egg.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Can you imagine? Okay, so those potato gnocchis with a runny fried egg on top.
That would be good.
The grease, some salt. Done.
Yeah. And again, Lindsay, you were saying just a little helpful hint with the gnocchi. Leave it in the pan a little bit longer than they say, right?
Yes. So
crisp it up.
You're gonna you throw a little water in there. The potato gnocchis are gonna soak that water up, and they're gonna come nice and little fluffies. And then you want to crisp the outside because that's what's gonna give you that really awesome texture.
Yummy.
I'm going immediately after the show to do that.
Can I just say too? I really love these plates, and you got them at where did you get these?
My sister got married years ago, and she wanted to have a waste-free wedding. And so my mom and her spent a couple months hounding Goodwills, and should have gone to the
vintage market.
I know.
Yeah. Give it up for Lindsay, everybody. For more information, head to her website at the bottom of your screen. We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us. Sincerely, so good. Welcome back, everybody. Wrapping things up. Hey, before we go, I wanted to let you know about a great event. My good friend, executive producer Lori Fisher, these are Barbs Beanies, and this is all for a great walk that is happening tomorrow. This is from the Minnesota Ovarian Cancer Alliance, and it is, look at that, that's fantastic.
I don't know if I'm wearing this right.
It's for Grandma Barb. Those are Barb's Beanies.
Grandma Barb.
And Grandma Barb's not feeling real well, so she can't be at the walk, so I wanted to tell you because you can walk, run. I want to get this information right. Registration is open starting at 7:30 a.m., and it's going to be Saturday at Edina's Roslyn Park. So it's tomorrow. So if you've been touched, and a lot of us, it's a club no one wants to be in, this means a lot to you, and it should help help be part of Barb's Army, and you can get a Barb's Beanie right there. So there we go. Yeah. We love you, Grandma Barb.
Very cute.
We love you, Grandma Barb. She's a frequent guest on our show, and like I said, she's not feeling real well right now. So we're sending love from all of us to her. Well, a funny post on the Jason Show Facebook page that I had to read, and the audience was laughing when I said I didn't want to offend microwaves, but you would never believe. I mean, I always joke, no matter what you say, you offend 7 people. Nowadays, it's 13. But anyway, yesterday I joked that Miley Cyrus's sunglasses looked like something character actor Abe Vigoda would wear, and again, the show is a lot of ad libs, so it's just all up in so. Linan, is that what her name is? Linan, she writes to me, she goes, "Hey Jason, FYI, Abe Vigoda never wore glasses."
What can you do?
I love people so much. Linan is my new favorite human being. I love it. FYI, Jason, you should have
Sorry.
said Charles Nelson Riley. There we go. That would have been a much.
Yes, much
The
better.
Germans don't know who Charles Nelson Riley is.
Hey,
No, they do not.
speaking of Germans,
Yeah.
Oktoberfest. There's Oktoberfest in La Crosse in 2 weeks. Miss Oktoberfest, my sister, is giving up her crown this weekend. So she's a new Miss Oktoberfest will be crowned, and I will be there, and I will have videos. Don't worry, everyone.
Oh, we expect it. That is going to do it for us. Monday on the show, the mistress of Merlot, wine diva Leslie Miller is back to talk about how to order wine in a restaurant. That's going to do it for us. Today, though, I want you guys to have a great weekend. And if you are watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, you go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. And Grandma Barb, we love you. Bye. Have a good weekend.